Hey guys, Meteor Morning here. Just want to talk a little bit about the Sonic Movie 3 trailer and get my thoughts out about a few things that I've been thinking of since I've seen it. But first, can I say the hype that was leading up to this trailer was like hyper than I could imagine it ever being. Started off with people like Fidel posting those images in Shibuya, projecting images of character heads of Sonic, Shadow, and an Eggman logo, which had everyone and their mother speculating it was false or that Fidel was paid off by Paramount, because at the time those were the only images we had. Then not only did Paramount retweet said posts, but we got countless images of even more projections all across the world. And then the trailer drops. And wow, was it a damn good trailer. I'd say it's tied for my favorite with the Knuckles reveal trailer for Movie 2 that we got at the Game Awards. But there's one thing that me and many others were wondering after watching this trailer. Where are Amy and Rouge? Now, I get they're not making a one-to-one adaptation of SA2, nor have any of these movies been a one-to-one adaptation of any of the games, but Movie 3 is clearly taking story beats, characters, etc. obviously from Sonic Adventure 2. So people expected to see at the very least Amy, if not Rouge. But the more I thought about it, the more I actually realized it's honestly a good idea to have them not here. Which is crazy for me to even feel, because if you know anything about me, you know I'm a huge Rouge fan. Follow my daily Rouge account. Anyway, not having either of them here is a smart move in my opinion, because it makes giving development and screen time to characters like Shadow and the others much easier. Movie 2 already had an issue of giving Tails basically nothing to work with, which was really dumb. Poor guy only has, 17-18 minutes compared to Wade, who has something close to Sonic's, which is crazy. Having Amy and Rouge in this movie, accompanied by Shadow, would make this problem 10 times worse, I feel. Now, besides that, there is another reason why I think not having Amy in this movie whatsoever is a good idea. But I have to preface this with saying this is assuming Amy isn't actually in the movie, because there has been some talk about her probably being there, but they're scrubbing her out of the scenes in the trailers, which is totally possible, because they do this in movie trailers all the time, even with minor characters. So Amy could be there and we just probably couldn't see her. But this is assuming she isn't there whatsoever. So I have a theory, or prediction of some sorts, if you will. To start off, at some point in the trailer, this happens.
Doctor! We have visitors.
This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Let's do this!
Now, as we know, ever since the first movie, one of Eggman's main motives has to obtain Sonic's power and use it for his own gain. You'd think after getting a hold of the Master Emerald's power and building the Death Egg, he'd just not want something like that anymore. But it's clear he still does, and wants to use it for something even greater than a lousy Death Egg. Probably. And perhaps for good reason. And what is that reason? Metal Sonic. By the end of this movie, or even the post-credits, assuming this isn't the final Sonic movie, Robotnik is going to harness the power of Sonic's glow-stick quill to create Metal Sonic. Now think about it. What game does Metal Sonic derive from? Sonic CD. And who also debuted in that game? Amy Rose, or Rosie the Rascal, whatever floats your boat. But regardless, these two are from the same game. I believe the team working on these movies is saving her for even later, so they can utilize her for a fourth movie, but that's not all. We're not taking the tinfoil hat off just yet. What if it's not only a movie with Amy and Metal Sonic, but Silver too? Sonic CD and Sonic 06 both share the similarity of plots where time travel is very involved with the story, and having Amy play a part one way or another in said story. Basically, I think movie 4 will be a movie that takes elements from Sonic CD and Sonic 06. For example, the creation of Metal Sonic could lead to a bad future, where Eggman has taken over the whole planet, other planets, just, like a bad future like how Crisis City was, or the bad futures we see in Sonic City could be amalgamation of both, or one or the other. Like Sonic 06, they could use this bad future to introduce a character like Silver. They could have Silver travel from the future in pursuit of Sonic, mistaking him for Metal Sonic, like how in 06 he kinda mistook him, even though he just took Mephiles' word for it, as Iblis, and that would give conflict between the two, like Sonic 06. Silver could think he was a roboticized Sonic or something, or the people of that future and Silver just mistake that Sonic for Metal Sonic, because at the end of the day, Metal Sonic is just a metal version of Sonic, so maybe even the movies would make them look even more similar too. Now, Amy comes into the picture by getting to Earth in the same way the characters like Sonic and Knuckles did, which is through a teleportation ring. And introducing her this way would be easy in my opinion, because in Sonic CD, the game that also introduced Amy's hobby of using tarot cards, if you don't know already, the reason Amy even met Sonic in the first place is because her tarot cards predicted their meeting. Movie 4 could take this concept and make it a reason for showing up on Earth. Just throwing ideas out there. I truly think doing anything like this could work really good, because you could introduce 3 new characters pretty smoothly. And I don't think the screen time issue would be much of a problem this time around, because Metal Sonic should be easier to characterize than Amy and Silver. I don't think he needs that much characterization compared to people like Shadow or Knuckles, since a lot of what's made Metal Sonic is beeps and boops and his body language, which works really well in things like the OVA, so I think it could work. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think is going on here. If this video ages like milk and Amy is actually in the movie or shows up in some trailer later down the line, disregard everything I said. To whoever's watching, thank you for watching this far. It means a lot. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Just let me know what you think about this and add your own input. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff, and follow me on my socials. They should be linked down below if YouTube lets me finally do that, but if not, just know I'm Meteor Morning on Twitter, TikTok, Insta, you name it. Thank you again, and have yourself a damn good one.